Hey, what's happening? It should do the merciless Reese L. Black. Welcome back to the booth. Today I actually wanted to talk about something that's popular that a lot of people tend to stay away from because they don't want to get in trouble and they don't want to lose subs. So since I'm the little guy and I don't got that many subs, I'm gonna go ahead and give my little 2 cents on it. So, dating, dinner dates, sex. If I pay for the food, am I entitled to sex? Now, actually, I made a previous video somewhere on the lines of this where I was actually talking about, the dinner date. I made a point that the dinner date was pretty much a space where, yes, you could get to know one another, but the ambiance of the restaurant, the music playing and everything, this was supposed to be a great environment for you to pretty much not only get to know the woman, but also you could get your flirt on too. Now, me personally, back in the day when I was pretty much trying to sleep with somebody, I didn't do dinner dates. Now, if I was on my way to go eat somewhere, I would invite them along. Like if they hit me up and I was on my way out the door, I was already in the car going to where I wanted to eat, and they were just like, hey, what are you doing? Well, I'm about to go to the spot and grub, feel free to join me if you ain't doing nothing. And they would join me. But if I'm having a conversation with you during this dinner and I'm vibing with you and we're flirting with each other and I'm getting turned on, yes, I admit I was making advances. Ladies didn't mind though. But yes, I was making advances, but I wasn't using dinner or paying this high bill as a way to get you in bed. And, shout out to the sub that actually sent me a video DM me a video regarding what Tony Gaskins was saying, because he was actually speaking on when people usually go out on these late dates somewhere after 7 or after 9 or whatever. And these men, when they drop a bag on the bill, they expect to bag them in the bed afterwards, right? So let's go ahead and touch on that. One of the things that I do not like in today's, dating market, I don't like how dinner is used pretty much as a carrot on a stick. I don't like that. See, the dinner date, in my opinion, is used for business or for treating your woman out. Now, when men are literally using expensive dinners to get the draws, I have a problem with that, because not only are you spending a whole lot of money, and I said this before, women don't fuck for food. They just don't. They don't. And why would they? They can make their own damn food. That just doesn't make any sense. If you had a daughter, did you expect this man to spend 3 bills to get some of your daughter's ass? You would probably want to knock him in the hell out. And I'm only saying that to the dads that are actually in their daughter's life, raised them, not just you baby daddies who didn't even know. But I'm talking about you real dads out there. But that's actually what's been messed up in the dating market. If you really want to get to know somebody, you really want to get the vibe with them, you do not have to go anywhere 4 or 5 star for a damn dinner. Like, women don't care about how much money you are putting on the bill. There is nothing sexy about that. That doesn't make them wet down there. Well, as far as I know, and historically speaking with me, I ain't never heard of a woman be like, how much is the bill? Ooh, damn. Ooh, okay. You about to pay for all that, including the tip? Ooh, boy, I'm about to tear you apart. I ain't never had that happen. Most people, if you're trying to get to know someone, a coffee date is cool. A walk in the park is cool. Just meeting up somewhere where there's really not much noise is cool, because you're trying to converse. You're really trying to hear each other out, peep each other's vibe. You can flirt too. But to spend hella money on a dinner date and then expecting some ass is, I don't know. I've never really understood that concept, and I'm trying to figure out who's the bonehead that invented that. Well, take her somewhere 5 star and the draws are yours. I have just never heard of any man just bust that out. I have never heard of that. Nah, not once. The dinner date is literally a treat. It is. It's literally a treat. And I know a lot of you guys out there will be trying to like swoon a woman. You do. But a lot of you men out there that are having trouble dating, let's just say, okay, let's go ahead and get raw for a moment. Let's just say you do have sex on the mind. So you feel that you're going to go ahead and spend all this money at this five-star restaurant on this woman because you want to go ahead and bag them in the bed. What are you doing and what are you talking about at this table while eating 2 lobster tails that is making her wet? What is it? Because a lot of you men really ain't talking about nothing. You're not. And plus, how you know she even wanted to go there? The dinner date is for the treat. The coffee date is for the vibe. And look, if she finds some type of sexual interest in you, she's not going to want to go anywhere with you. She's going to want to take you back home. I'm keeping it real, ladies. It happened to me. A lot of y'all have even said in my history, a lot of y'all said like, we ain't have to go nowhere. I was actually waiting for you to ask me, do I want to come over to your place? Yeah, some of you guys are out there are straight to the point. Y'all just want us to lead, and I get it. But I really wish a lot of you men out there would stop using the dinner date like it's a weapon. Like, yo, when I take her here, oh, it's going to be on and pop and watch. Like, no. It's not. I would never teach my daughter to fuck for food. I understand, yeah, it's been messed up a lot by all the ladies into. I've heard about the foodie calls. I have. But a lot of you fellas, y'all don't even have to accept that. Some of you guys can if you really want to be with that woman's presence. Be in that woman's presence, but you don't have to do 5-star. Hell, you can go to a taqueria. You can do that. You could go to a fast food joint. You could go to a Denny's or an IHOP or something like that. Especially if she's hungry. If she's hungry and she ain't got no money for food, well, you make the decision if you want to go ahead and bless her with some food, because you must have some financial issues if you can't afford IHOP or a Denny's or, a taco. There's a problem. You might want to change up your game, fellas, and stop dating women who can't afford meals like that. Or ladies, you need to check how you budget, because there shouldn't be a reason why you can't afford something as small as a taco or an IHOP or a Denny's or something like that. But going back to what I'm saying, yes, I get it. A lot of you women are using men for these foodie calls to grab some food. But who said that you got to order everything on the menu? Who said that you got to order drinks as well too? Look, ladies, anytime that we get around you guys, we find you attractive. We find you physically attractive. Would we love to sleep with you? Yes, we would. But you guys can actually change the avenue of things. If you had no intentions of sleeping with this man, you could either say no to the date, or actually don't call him because you need some food. Leave that man alone, and leave the simps alone too. Yeah, because y'all be using them or whatever. Or you can actually pick the spot. It doesn't have to be anywhere 5-star or crazy illustrious. It could just be a spot with some food and a table, and you can vibe out. That's it. But yes, sex is going to be on the minds, for some of these men, especially if we haven't had it in a while. But to think that a restaurant or food is a gateway to sex is kind of silly. And I did have to agree with that video. The later the date, the hornier the man is going to get, especially if that bill gets higher. It is. And fellas, the ones that do that, understand if you probably couldn't get a reservation any earlier. And Lord knows, my dates were usually, at around the 6 to 8 o'clock window. I don't like to eat food with someone way after 8. I'm at home chilling. I am. I don't do an 8 o'clock dinner unless that's the only reservation I could get at the spot that I want to eat at, that I want to try it out, and I'm inviting you with me. Then okay, I'll do it. But to expect sex afterwards, men who expect sex afterwards after a dinner date haven't had sex in so long. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I grub. I'm not horny after I'm full. That's just me. And yes, I'm a man. Do I get horny? Yes, I do. But when I'm done eating, I'm tired. Going home, going to sleep. But yes, it is very unfortunate that now in today's dating, we actually have men complaining after they drop bands on a bill. You're not coming home with me? Why should she fuck you for food? It's not happening. Get that shit together. But anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and throw that vid out there. Y'all know how I do. I'm out this piece. Good evening, Mr. Black.